Toyota redesigns the Prius to stand out in a lineup full of hybrid alternatives. The Prius isn't what it used to be, and thank goodness for that. With its new 2023 Toyota Prius, the automaker that popularized the hybrid has reinvented its iconic nameplate, nearly 2 decades after a previous generation model became our Car of the Year. Since that time, the Prius has gradually faded into the background as Toyota added a hybrid version off just about every make and model in its lineup. But thanks in large part to its fabulous new looks and far more power than you'd expect from a 50 mpg car, the Prius is back at center stage, and for the most part, it's earned its latest star turn. Go ahead, take a minute to swipe through the photo gallery off this relatively affordable thing. We've been drooling over the 2023 Toyota Prius since we first laid eyes on it, thanks to far cleaner and more striking new styling from front to back. And it looks just as good in person as it does in photos, though its coefficient of drag, how easily it slips through the air, has taken a couple steps back. The end result is a design that customers, old and new, actually desire regardless of the fact that it's a hybrid. Sure, it looks worlds better, but how well the new Prius moves is arguably as important, if not more so, and on that front, Toyota has also delivered. Power levels have risen from "why is everyone in such a hurry?" to "passing that truck is no problem," and anyone who has driven a previous generation model will feel the difference. With 194 total system horsepower for front-wheel drive models and 196 for all-wheel drive variants, Toyota has nearly hit the sweet spot in balancing power and efficiency. On the road, the new Prius delivers enough acceleration to satisfy pretty much everyone, save those who crave the instant torque sensation of an all-electric car. Its increased grunt comes courtesy of a new, more powerful 2.0-liter inline-four-cylinder, paired with an also more powerful front motor. The rear motor fitted to 2023 Prius AWD models is, wait for it, more powerful too. A lithium-ion battery pack is now part of the package for FWD models, and combined city or highway driving range is anywhere from 554 to 644 miles. In other words, you'll spend more time driving and less time stopping for gas. That the 2023 Prius can accelerate to 60 miles per hour in a Toyota estimated 7.0-7.2 seconds, yet still achieve above 50 mpg, is impressive. No, it's yet to be certified. EPA mpg numbers won't be much different from the 2022 model, according to Toyota. The 2023 Prius will achieve 50 to 57, 50 to 56 mpg city or highway for FWD models, and 49, 53, 50, 54 mpg for AWD variants. Even so, those numbers are still better than just about every other new car with an engine under the hood. Interestingly, according to Prius chief engineer Satoki Oya, who we spoke with during our time with the new car, existing customers and Toyota dealers alike were already more than fine with the mpg numbers the Prius achieved. It was the perceived dullness of its styling that had gotten old for them. Problem solved. Oya also talked about the challenge of engineering performance worthy of the 2023 Toyota Prius hybrid's design, and although performance can mean different things to different people, for the most part, Oya and his team have delivered a more responsive, engaging, and better handling car than the previous iteration. We had an opportunity to drive the slick new Prius back to back with the 2022 model, and beyond the extra power, there's also less feedback through the accelerator pedal, and brake feel takes a leap forward as well. The latter can be a real issue for hybrids, including a Prius we tested a while back. And indeed, too much of nothing happens in the top half of the new car's pedal travel. But on balance, the 2023 Prius stops better overall, with braking that seems almost completely natural like a non-hybrid car as you come to a stop. Smoothness makes its continuously variable transmission a star, with the added bonus of improved responsiveness if the sudden urge to pass arises. When we drove the 2023 Corolla Hybrid, engine noise and tire roar both reared their heads. We'll need more time with the 2023 Prius to comment definitively on the latter, but the new car's powertrain is quieter than a typical compact sedan alternative, or your neighbor's non-hybrid RAV4. We look forward to running the 2023 Prius through a full set of our MotorTrend instrumented tests. But for now, we can tell you it handles well for a mainstream car. There's not a ton of steering feel, but the weighting is appropriately light. The biggest dynamic issue we found was specific to the Prius AWD. In normal drive mode, occasionally the car would allow for more engine braking than we asked for. This could have been unique to these early prototypes, but even if it isn't, it's not a huge deal. As long as you aren't as tall as your author about 6'4", the 2023 Prius should make for a good daily commuter. With its smooth transmission and improved acceleration, the 2023 Prius compensates for the just alright ride quality of the 19-inch wheels that come standard on the XLE and Limited. The base LE gets 17-inch alloys with wheel covers. Adding to the commuting potential are its aforementioned long driving range and its 2.3-inch touchscreen available on the XLE or standard on the Limited. The sleeker look of the 2023 Prius comes at a cost in many objective measurements. However, there's less headroom front and rear, and cargo space has shrunk to 20.3 cubic feet on the XLE and Limited, or 23.8 cubes for the LE. The outgoing car could swallow 27.4 cubic feet worth of stuff. But there's no question which one we'd rather drive. And that's in spite of the 2023 model's inconvenient and awkward hidden rear door handles. Oh, and another victim of its design? Rear visibility. It wasn't great on the last Prius. And it's not a Prius Plus for 2023 either. Though it's no longer the darling of the carpool lane, the 2023 Prius is a much improved car and deserves plenty of consideration. No, its rear seat and rear visibility aren't as good as those of the last model, but the new one's better to drive and just as efficient. Plus, it offers a power liftgate, which isn't something you'll find on the Corolla or Camry hybrids at any price. Whether buyers will appreciate its recalibrated blend of form and function is another question, but from what we've experienced of it thus far, they'd be well advised to give the latest version of Toyota's longtime hybrid star a hard look.